Hello losers and losettes, and welcome back to another one of my world famous tier lists. In movies, bad people are always eating apples, and everyone's always telling me how awful I am and how much of a villain I am. So I thought I would sit and eat an apple while I rank these smells. Because smells aren't really a villainous thing to rank. And so I felt like this tier list needed something to up it a little bit, or else it might be a little too boring. Does anyone really feel too strongly about smells? I mean, there's a couple of smells I'm going to get to that I do feel rather strongly about, but in general, they're not something that people are going to go, oh, you're such a horrible person, you're rating smells. It's not like I'm rating the scents of dead YouTuber corpses or something. That would have been an interesting one, like the remains of people's pets or something, but I was just, honestly, I'm just ranking these because I was talking with a friend about different smells we like. And I thought, this would be a good excuse to jump on here and do a little tier list. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. And we're going to start rating the best and worst smells. Obviously, I'm correct as always, so if you disagree, you're a fool. The first one here should be bread. There is no better smell than fresh baked bread. And if you disagree, you're wrong. So I'm looking for that right now. The person who made this tier list, some absolute fool, has gone through the effort to make this lovely little tier list and have purposely left out the best smell. There is no mention of a fresh bakery. There is no mention of fresh bread. Yet they somehow put cigar smoke on here. They somehow put sweat on here. But there's no mention of bread. And my day, honestly, my day is ruined. All my enthusiasm for this tier list has just vanished. This is unacceptable. And I don't know. Bacon. I can't put anything in the best because the fresh bread is the best. But bacon can go up in favourite. It is one of my favourite smells. It may be a rather generic thing to say. I feel like bacon is one of those smells that most people love. And so a lot of people would put it up near the top. But, sometimes, it's not often, but sometimes the general public are right. And I think they're right about bacon. Next we'll go with, what do you mean snow? What does snow really smell like? Snow is just water, really. Snow doesn't smell like, in fact, I'm imagining dirty snow now, and that's kind of vile. I'm going to put snow in no, fuck snow. I just ate a seed. Coffee. I'm kind of neutral about coffee, if I'm honest. Maybe an okay. Coffee can go to okay. Or neutral. Yeah, I'm neutral about coffee. I never smell coffee and think, oh, that smells really amazing. I'll smell coffee and something like, I could go for a cup of coffee. Or sometimes I'll smell it, but I'll leave it. Pineapple. That's a very meh smell, as is orange. Strawberry is a fantastic smell. I'm between putting that in okay and favourite. I'm actually struggling to decide which of the two it better belongs in. Apple isn't on here either, is it? There's mango, but I don't see apple. Mango can go there. Okay, what's an awful smell that's here? Cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoke's an awful smell. That's going in no. Okay, I just realized that snow, this person who made this, right. Whoever made this tier list, you're an idiot. There we go. We're making it better. So now that can go there. That's a no. That's a meh. That's a neutral. Okay, favorite. Cool, that'll work. There we go. There we go. Now we're done. As far as snow goes, it's going down in what? Because what? Old Books is an okay one. Whiskey is up there in favourite. Some whiskies are better than others, but the really, really peaty whiskies. I know it's really unfortunate that they have to burn so many people named Peter just to make that whiskey. I mean, it's a whole act of terrorism. But peaty whiskies are some of the best smelling things on the planet. Cherry blossoms are a great smell. A new car, that's a great smell. Alcohol, straight up, it's just a meh. I might move that to there. Vanilla, up there in favourite. To be honest, it might be my favourite out of everything on this tier list that I can choose from. Obviously not as good as bread, but it's up there. Warm towels. I don't think towels themselves really smell warm. Is it not what you put on them, like if you spray them or what you've washed them with? Is that not more the thing? It's a little weird. I'm putting that in what because I honestly don't have a scent in mind for a warm towel. Blood is an okay smell. I wish I could rank it higher just so people would complain. Thyme is an okay smell. Chocolate is a great smell. A bonfire is a great smell. Coconut's an okay smell. Pumpkin spice is a very meh smell. Hay is a no. I'm not enamored with the smell of hay. Cigar smoke is going down an awful. I don't think it's very appealing, much like cigarette smoke. I mean, it's maybe, I think it's not as bad as cigarette smoke. It's maybe a stronger scent, but it's slightly different. I don't think, I'm going to do that. Lipstick. What? Lipstick? I'm putting that in meh. Fresh ink. Great smell. Sage is a meh smell. Sunscreen is a meh smell. Actually, sunscreen's going in no. It's not just the scent itself, but the association of the scent in my mind. In my mind, when I think about sunscreen, I imagine hot places. I imagine feeling sticky putting on sunscreen. I don't like the experience, and everything around sunscreen I just do not like, so it's going down there. Freshly cut grass, I've never understood the hype behind it. I mean, I don't think it's... Yeah, actually, I think it's a bad smell. I don't like the smell of freshly cut grass. I have to say, I don't like it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I never understood when people say, oh, I love freshly cut grass. Leave the grass alone. Murderers. Rose is an okay smell. Oil paint's an okay smell. Fish, no. Fish is a pretty awful smell. I think fishy smells are awful. They really are. Rum, okay smell. Wet wood. No, I can't say I enjoy the smell of wet wood. Pine, an okay smell. Lavender, an okay smell. Rain, I'm very meh about rain. I know a lot of people love the rain. I love the rain hitting the ground and all the rest, but to me it's just an eh. Sweat. Sweat's a no. Sweat. I mean, it depends obviously on like how bad the sweat is. I think most sweat you don't really notice. Sweat itself, it's usually like dried sweat and stuff. You really get the scent of. But compared to stuff like fish or cigarette smoke, I don't tend to find that it's as imposing on you as those other things. So if it was, like, there are cases, obviously, you walk past someone and they absolutely reek. And in those cases, yeah, down and awful. But generally speaking, I'm just going to put it in no. Mint. I've always thought mint was very meh. My issue with mint, both as a scent and as a flavour, is that mint is very, very overpowering. And I always find that eating mint of anything, I always find that it really coats my palate, and then for a while it interrupts whatever else I'm eating. It's like there's nothing worse than brushing your teeth and then going to have breakfast, because your breakfast tastes like you've just brushed your teeth. It tastes minty. I hate that. It's like, let's just down a glass of orange juice the minute we finish brushing our teeth. It's vile, disgusting stuff. Does that mean I dislike mint? No, it doesn't. I do like mints. I like little mint sweets and stuff. I like eating them. But I try and avoid them simply because if I eat them, I then don't want to consume or touch anything else afterwards. I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't touch chewing gum, for a very similar reason. It's like if I've been chewing gum all day and then I go to eat something, it's like my food just tastes minty. I don't like it. Same thing with the scent. Chalk. What kind of fucking weirdo loves the smell of chalk? Fuck off. Spray paint. Great smell. Earth. Meh. I don't care for the smell of dirt one way or the other. It's just, it smells like earth. It smells like the world. What do you want me to say? Incense. Meh. Gasoline. Great. I could stand in a petrol station and sniff to my heart's content for months. Very sad that glue doesn't seem to be on this list, because that would have been up there as well. Bubblegum. Must admit, bubblegum is a pretty great smell. Leather. It's an alright smell. It might go near the top of okay. It's a pretty decent one. Cotton candy, or candy floss as we'd call it. It's okay. Fresh laundry. It's okay. Camellia. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a flower, obviously. It's pink, but I've never heard of that in my life. I don't know. It's like people say orchid, right? I don't know what an orchid smells like. I mean, I know an orchid's a flower. I could point to it and say that's what it looks like, but I've got no idea of that in my head. I can't say, oh, the smell of orchid. It doesn't make me think of anything. I just think of the word. That's all I think about. Same with a peony. Like, I don't have an idea in my head. I don't know what the hell that thing is, and I don't know what the hell that is either. That looks like some food with eggs on it, but I don't know what they're saying. They're into me. Nail polish is a great smell. The remover smells better though, I think. But nail polish, it's definitely one of those things I feel like if I didn't know what it was, I'd want to drink it. Raspberry, pretty good. Salted caramel. Oh, to die for. Crayons. Who the hell is sniffing crayons and thinking, oh, that smells lovely? I'm going to put it in no because it just reminds me of like little toddlers and mess everywhere. Mountain air. I mean, so I guess it's like fresh air. There is something really great about when you go outside in like a place like that and it's like fresh air. There's nothing around you polluting the environment. It's just fresh and good. There is something very pleasant about that. Cedarwood, that's okay. Ocean air, I'm going to put that in okay. I think mountain air's better. Old attic. Okay, that's an awful smell. I do not like the smell when you go into like those old dusty places. I mean, when it's old books, that's one thing. But when you're actually in an environment and the entire place just smells like... I'm just imagining... I don't know why I'm thinking musky, but it's just... I don't like that, no. And then you like there could be bugs places and... Ugh. Christmas. Christmas has decent smells. Lotus. I do not have a smell in mind for lotus. Summer. Summer makes me think of like barbecues, like people outside cooking barbecues, and that's a fantastic smell. It really is a good smell. But there's also this picture of people here at the beach. I don't think that's the greatest smell. I mean, it's not a bad one, so I guess it can go in okay. But Christmas is like I'm going to put Christmas in great actually, just because of all the things associated. Christmas is going higher. Lilac. It's an okay smell. Hibiscus, also an okay smell. Jasmine, I'm very meh on. Autumn, I'm very meh on autumn. I am. And there we go, folks. That is the best and worst smells tier list. And I'm very disappointed with this tier list. Like, I'm really annoyed because I feel like they're missing so many great things. I mean, they don't even have that many bad things here for me to rate. I was hoping they would have things like vinegar, because vinegar is such an awful smell. I know some weirdos like that, but vinegar is an awful smell. There's not even any cheeses mentioned. Like, there's so many things here that I feel like should have been on here that are not. Like, they don't even have the best thing possible, which is bread. Where is the fucking bread? Why are we not being able to rank bread? How can you make a tier list about scents and smells and not put bread on there? What is wrong with you? Where are the decomposing corpse smells? I'm so annoyed. Who made this thing? Is there a name? I want to complain. Aziorexy. Who are you? Oh no, they've made ship dynamics and all sorts. That means, ugh. Well, apparently they're not on Twitter. I was really hoping they were, but I guess not. I wanted to go complain. Aziorexy, if you're ever watching this video by some weird chance, fuck you. I don't like you. You made a terrible tier list and you should be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, that is the scents tier list. If you want to make your own, I will leave a link, as always, in the description down below. And until who knows when, goodbye, degenerates.